everybody, Meteorologist AJ Colby here in the Weather Center, and sporting a little bit of a shadow. It literally is like 1 hour after shaving. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day today. Boy, it sure feels and looks quite autumnal out there, does it not? Things are looking up. Boy, wait until you see the forecast. Not before some of us will be dealing with perhaps, I would say, the potential for some frost and freeze. So that's one thing that we need to be cognizant of. However, you can see the latest radar imagery here is looking fairly clean. There are what looks like a couple of little lake effect showers out here over the lake. They were more pronounced earlier. It looks like there was a data or a radar problem. You can see it blinks from a past timestamp over to something a little bit more current. In the last couple of images there might be a light rain shower going around Elyria currently, and that's just about it. I don't think anywhere else there could be a shower going on, and that may be a radar artifact. Okay, let's move it along. Have a look at the nearshore forecast for tonight. And winds will be generally out of the northwest, it looks like, at about 15 to 20 knots, then turning more northerly, and I think quieting down a little bit as well. We are looking at generally 2 to 4 foot waves. However, don't be surprised if those quiet down tonight as well. Tomorrow, a northwest wind 5 to 10 knots, and waves only about a foot or less. You can see that picture there from Fairport Harbor. The waves have some white caps on them there. So otherwise, a foot or less waves, as we mentioned tomorrow. The water temperature is sliding another couple notches. Now we're down to 64. Here's a look from outer space now. And you can see the general cloud cover around the area has one of the lake effect variety. Northwest Ohio really today had wall-to-wall sunshine. Once you get right around the islands, the Lake Erie Archipelago off to the west, nothing but sunshine. Meantime, a little wider view downwind of Lake Michigan, most of Illinois awash in cloud cover, or most of Indiana, pardon me. Then Illinois is awash in sunshine. A little bit of a different story there. Meantime, across the country, a lot of sunshine today in full force going over the Midwest and the Plain States down into Texas. Once you get down to around Houston, it does cloud over with a little tropical weather going on there, but certainly nothing to note, nothing too remarkable as of this point. Meantime, also, frost is likely and freeze potential is on the climb here overnight tonight. According to the National Weather Service in Cleveland, overnight lows approaching freezing or below. Mansfield, Marion, folks outside of any lake effect cloud cover. So that batch of lake effect clouds will, coupled with a warmer Lake Erie, will help to keep temperatures near the shoreline closer to 40 to 42 degrees. But here are the counties included in a freeze warning, and that's in that deeper violet or purple color, basically from Lorain, Medina counties, and Wayne County west. That whole chunk of real estate is under a freeze warning overnight tonight. And that warning, believe, goes from 2 a.m. until 9 a.m. early Thursday morning. And that one little stripe of counties, including Cuyahoga, Summit, and Stark, all under a frost advisory, which means temperatures will be cold enough for some patchy frost. Overnight lows probably mid-30s. So not a hard freeze, but certainly this is enough to probably kill off a bunch of crops and the growing season coming to an official end if it hasn't already. If you do have frost-sensitive plants in and around the advised area, you may want to take steps to protect that tender vegetation, as we like to say. Maps in motion are not really a big surprise here. High pressure covering a big part of the country from the Mississippi all the way practically to the East Coast. And that corridor is going to be fantastic weather, even though it'll start cold. Obviously, it's fall. Boy, the leaf color change is really going to take off after this, I would say, if it hasn't already. That expanding area of high pressure into tomorrow afternoon, keeping our skies just perfect. It's going to be a great night to do a little stargazing. The moon is approaching full, though. The full hunter's moon of October is right around the corner, so it's a waxing moon up there, longer and longer each night. High pressure is dominant through Friday morning on into Friday evening as well. All of the disruptive and inclement weather is over the Four Corners states, basically. Colorado up into parts of the Dakotas, and then down into Arizona and New Mexico, including the panhandle of Texas. How about precip? Well, I think it's all going to be coming to an end. Any lake effect or lake-enhanced precipitation that you see right there is ending through the overnight hours, and the weather system off the coast stays there. Our forecast goes as follows for tonight. Partly to mostly cloudy, frosty, cold inland nooks, and certainly freeze as well, as temperatures will range between 30, where skies clear, get radiational cooling, and the coldest inland nooks and crannies, up to 42 lakeside, and where lake effect cloud cover persists. Winds will be calm. That's another reason for frost potential. Nothing to stir up the air. Sunshine and puffy clouds tomorrow. Should be quite a nice day. I would say not as cool. That's a good way to start. Northwest winds will blow with a little crispy action there, 5 to 7 miles an hour. Sunrise 7:42. Let's take a look at the extended outlook now. Friday's high 65 with sunshine galore and sunshine in generous amounts for the next several days. Look at that. Saturday, Sunday, highs upper 60s to near 70. This is just incredible fall weather around here. I love it. I love this time of the year. It's my favorite. Bright sunshine Sunday near 70, and we had a couple of bonus degrees on Monday with sunny skies at a high temperature of 72 degrees. All right, everybody, stay warm tonight, and don't forget to grab your shades right on through the weekend. Have a great night, everybody, and thanks for stopping by from the AJ Colby Weather Center. I am meteorologist AJ Colby, and have a great night, everybody.